Good evening, NDBA fans, and welcome to another
Leading
edition.
off for Beamsville in the top of the first inning, the shortstop, Tyler Rose.
Getting started a little bit early tonight. It's not a problem. We've got a wonderful game here between the Welland Pioneers and the Beamsville Yellow Jackets. And we were a little bit late getting the Yellow Jackets lineup tonight. In fact, we don't even have a picture to show you, so we'll just read it off. So we got Tyler Rose to lead things off. Dave Noss bats in the 2-hole. Matt Holman is behind him. As we see Rose take a strike there. And a little sidetracked here in the beginning. So we got Jordan Young following Matt Holman, followed by Zach Decker. Alex Davey is behind him. There's Rose firing to the shortstop, Scott Cole, who makes a play across the diamond in time, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dave Noss.
So now here's Dave Noss, number 15. He's batting .320 this year for the 4-5 Yellow Jackets. And he takes the first pitch strike from Matt Wintermute, who is the pitcher tonight for the Welland Pioneers. And there's another pitch in there looking good, but just missing outside. Big swing and a miss there from Noss for strike two. It's our first look at the Beamsville Yellow Jackets in 2023. It's our inaugural live stream. Second time for us at Welland Stadium this year, so we're glad you can join us tonight. So that one drops down low. Take a quick moment to read off the stats for Matt Wintermute coming into tonight. He's got 7 innings pitched in 2 appearances this season for a 5 ERA. He's allowed 5 earned runs in those 7 innings, quite obviously. 5 strikeouts as well. But he's allowed many batters to reach in each of his innings. You got a team tonight that he could truly dominate if he's dialed in, and he gives up a 1-out walk here to Dave Noss.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Holman.
So now here comes Matt Holman batting in the 3-hole tonight. And playing third base. First pitch sails high from Wintermute, ball 1. This is popped up. Looks like it's going to get in back behind.
24. What's your first name? Jordan? Thank you.
Yeah, as mentioned, we didn't get the Beamsville lineup until very, very late tonight. Almost game time, so we were setting up a little bit late. Got a beautiful night for baseball here at Welland Stadium. Wintermute sets, it's a 1-1 pitch to Matt Holman. Sails up and out. also a very hot day, as this is our first official stream in the summertime. Hot both on the field and up here in the booth. So Wintermute checks on Nos. And he resets 2-1. Just missing outside 3-1. Holman's appeared in 9 games for the Beamsville Yellow Jackets. One of 2 players to appear in every game, and now we got a stolen base attempt. And a good job by Scott Cole to cover on that one, as the ball ultimately ended up rolling past Jared McInnes at second. So stolen base for Nos, and the Jackets have a runner in scoring position with 1 down. And he loses Matt Holman, ball 4. So Wintermute struggles to find the zone in the early going. Second straight walk issued by the Pioneers starter tonight.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 24, Jordan Young.
So here's Jordan Young. One of 2 rookies in the lineup tonight for Beamsville, and he cranks this one into center field. That's Frankie Barber's territory, and the veteran makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Wintermute.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 21, Zach Decker.
Wintermute relies on the defense to make his outs. And you'll need everyone to be in top form tonight. There's a hot shot from Zach Decker, number 21. Decker usually wore 55 in his Thorns gear. And now as things change for this franchise, so do some of the lifetime numbers that we're used to seeing. Decker into right center. Mark Yaroslawski running, but he's not going to get there. Coming around and in to score, Dave Nos. Matt Holman behind him, and he's going to have to hustle. And he's going to get in without a throw. It's a 2-run double for Zach Decker. 2-0 Jackets. So a good shot there from Decker. Has his team on the board in the top of the first.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 54, Alex Davey.
That's Bryce DeRoche over in right field. Sorry, Mark Yaroslawski is in left tonight. And DeRoche looked like he never really had a beat on that one. Initially, it looked like he might have come in on it. Now we have Alex Davey. Davey comes into this one with a 200 average. He's only had 10 at-bats this season. Grounds this one to the second baseman, Chico Anderi. Who fires in time. Anderi at third, sorry, tonight. We had Jared McInnes at second to end the inning. So Zach Decker puts his team on the board with a 2-run double. And that's how we stand through the top of the first. We'll be back with the home half after the break.
bottom of the first inning, the center fielder, number 25.
Welcome back, NDBA fans. Bottom of the first inning, we'll get our first look at the Welland Pioneers. And then leading things off is number 25, the center fielder, Frankie Barber. And he'll face Alex Davey of the Yellow Jackets. We're just checking out Davey's stats on the break there. He's got 3 games, 0-2 on the season, and he's allowed a lot of hits. 18 hits in 14.1 innings, 5.37 ERA. But we'll also note his strikeout total, which sits at 21 over those 14 and a third. So we'll see a lot of strikeouts from Davey. We may also see a lot of hits from this already super powered Welland offense. Big swing and a miss from Barber, strike 3. Davey added to those strikeout totals, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3, Chico Anderi.
Well, while Anderi takes an at-bat here, we'll just briefly show you the Welland starting lineup. So we just saw Frankie Barber, 262, Chico Anderi behind him. Mark Jaroslawski, 405, 13 RBI, is a share of the league lead for the big left fielder. Brian Lepp behind him, Scott Cole, Blake Cower, Nick Buckborough, Jared McInnes, the second baseman, followed by Bryce DeRoche and Matt Wintermute, who is handling pitching duties tonight. Just saw Davey miss outside there for 2 balls, no strike. And this is Chico Anderi, who we saw 344, 9 RBI. Takes a strike there from Davey. Bob Etier, #1 fan of the NDBA stream, says, nice night for a ball game. I gotta agree with you there, Bob. That one comes right up into the press box. Yeah, it's about back out. Right off the back wall. That may be the closest ball we've seen so far. That one drops down low into the zone. You got a full count now. And Derry trying to work on something to claw into this early deficit. And he grounds this one to the left side. Tyler Rose at short. Fires in time. 2 down. And then the infield throw gets away. So defensively,
now batting, the right fielder, number 27, Mark Jaroslawski.
So defensively for the Yellow Jackets, you got Tyler Rose at short, Dave Nass in center, Matt Holman at third, Young at second, Decker at first. And then Eric Williston is doing the catching tonight for Davey. And then you got Stack, Mitch Boutros, and Dave Nass manning the outfield tonight. This is Mark Jaroslawski, one of the hottest hitters in the NDBA. He enters tonight 405, and as we mentioned, his 13 RBI shares a slice of the league lead. And Yarrow cranks that one into left, and it'll plop down for a base hit. A 2-out single for Mark Jaroslawski has Welland on the board.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 24, Brian Lepp.
So now here's Brian Lepp, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Brian. It's also Welland Stadium legend Rocco's birthday today, so those two share a birthday. Looking for a reason to celebrate here. The Yellow Jackets coming back to their old stomping grounds tonight. Davey fires in there. And it's going to be strike one. Davey sets and delivers a and Lep look prepared to wear that one if need be. Two balls, one strike. Mark Yaroslawski at first, and he's on the move. Lep swings and misses, strike two. And that one's going to pop into center field. But covering there is Nas. Stolen base for Mark Yaroslawski.
Today, Florida won 24-3. You know, you see that once in a while. It's crazy. One game's close, and that's all. So really got to get one more. Yeah, more.
2-2 to Brian Lett. He's got a runner in scoring position now. Welland trying to manufacture something here in the bottom of the first with two down. Webb takes a moment to collect. And now both pitcher and batter are ready. That one just missing outside, says the home plate umpire. Babette wondering who's announcing. It doesn't sound like Dave White, and that's a good ear, Bob. Dave White retiring from the PA at Welland Stadium. We got John Carl doing the announcing now. Lep shoots this one into center field. Nas has a beat on it, and he's able to make the catch to end the inning. So Yarrow pushes to second base, but the Pioneers come up empty-handed in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back with the second inning when we come back. Welcome back, NDBA fans, to the top of the second inning. We thank you for joining us from the beautiful Welland Stadium tonight for a game between the Beamsville Yellow Jackets and the Welland Pioneers. And we got 2-0 Jackets on a 2-run double from Zach Decker. That's where we stand right now. We got Eric Willickson, Tyler Stack, and Mitch Boutros. The bottom of the Jackets lineup due up in the top of the second. And this is the catcher, Eric Willickson, to lead things off. Taking ball 2 from Matt Wintermute. That one sails up as well. 3-0. So Wintermute sets, he needs to deliver a strike here. And does not. 4-pitch walk to Willickson. And the Jackets have a man aboard with nobody out. So now here comes Tyler Stack. He's in right field tonight. And he's kept his number
Now
12.
batting the right fielder, number 12, Tyler Stack.
One of the players that maintain their number through the transition to Beamsville. A little pickoff move here from Wintermute. A little lackluster. But it will keep Willickson honest over there. It's always tough to steal off a lefty. Never quite know what's going through their head. A good breaking ball from Wintermute for strike one. Oh, strike two. Sorry, strike two. Strike two according to the scoreboard, anyways.
You don't see nothing.
1-2 to Tyler Stack is upstairs, and he doesn't chase. So 2-2. Stack stays alive with the foul tip. He's got 6 strikeouts on the year, which is good for his second on the team. But this Beamsville team doesn't strike out much in general. Runner goes. The throwdown from Buckborough is not in time. Oh, Cower's catching, yeah. Cower's the catcher tonight. Still trying to nail down all the positions. So, stolen base for Willickson. And just like that, the Jackets are pressing again. And that breaking ball misses inside, ball 4. 4th walk issued from Wintermute this evening.
Now batting the left fielder, number 32, Mitch Boutros.
So now here's Mitch Boutros. Comes into this one batting 200, just 5 at-bats this year, so still really getting his feet wet. He pops this one up on the infield. McInnes, waving everybody off, makes the grab. One down.
Now batting the shortstop, number 14, Tyler Rose.
So Beamsville goes back to the top of their lineup. Tyler Rose, the shortstop. Grounded out to the shortstop, Scott Cole, his last time up. And he takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. If you're just tuning in, it's 2-0 Jackets on a 2-run double from Zach Decker in the first. Now Wintermute has surrendered 4 walks. His first time through the order. Travis Doyle in the chat is predicting a Tyler Rose base hit here. And Rosie flares this one down the third baseline. This is trouble, and it gets down. That one plopped down in between three Welland Pioneers, and none of them could get there. Call that a seeing eye single from Tyler Rose. And a good call from Travis Doyle.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 15, Dave Noss.
Loads up the bases for the Jackets with one down. And this is Dave Noss, walked in the first. Noss scorches this one. It's gonna send DeRoche to the track, and he can't make the catch. Cuts it in quickly, but two more runs come across. It's a two-run double for Dave Noss. 4-0 Jackets. So it's been that kind of ball game so far for Matt Wintermute and the Pioneers.
I forgot why you were up here 4-0.
Baseman,
Tonight here's Matt Holman. Chance to do some more damage with runners at second and third. Still one down. And Holman grounds it sharply to McInnes at second. He's going to fire home, and it's not in time. Ill-advised play from Jared McInnes at second base. And we'll call that E4. And 5-0 Yellow Jackets. Not too sure what McInnes was thinking on that one. The safe and easy play was to first base there. And especially with just one out on the inning, you want to take the safe play. Try
now
to force.
batting, the second baseman, number 24, Jordan Young.
So here's Jordan Young. He flied out to center field on a hard hit ball. Anything towards the center field just gets consumed by number 25 of the Pioneers. That's Frankie Barber out there. Great range.
4 guys walked, 4 guys have scored.
This is popped up and behind the screen.
You had your chance, Rocky, to throw it. You were supposed to throw the first pitch. For your first pitch.
And that should be the catcher.
So Willickson down 0-2. Flares that one to the left or to the right side again. And stays alive. So we love when the battery dies. We collect ourselves quickly, but we're back. And we didn't miss anything. It's still 5-0. Matt Holman, you saw, just stole a base over there to put runners at second and third. And there's still one out.
Who's pitching all that power guy?
No, sorry, we did miss a Jordan Young strikeout. We got 2 down, and Zach Decker's the batter again. Chopper to Chico and Derry at third. Fires with plenty of time, and that retires the side. I apologize again for the cameras jutting out there. 5-0 Jackets. After the top of the second, we'll be back with the home half of the inning when we come back. Welcome back, baseball fans, to the bottom of the second inning. We got Yellow Jackets 5, Welland Pioneers nothing, but they're looking to change that in the home half of the second. They will send Scott Cole, Blake Cower, and Nick Buckborough to the plate in this half inning to face Alex Davey. There's a shot missing down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Cole comes in batting .290, 31 at-bats this season, 8 RBI.
Put security on that door. They have to press pass.
No, you need a button.
For what?
I'm going to convince him to be your bet.
Yeah, just let them on in.
Davey collects and the pitch is in there.
He used to go on the microphone. I don't know if it's 3-1 or 3-2.
It's not 2 and 3. It's 2 and
And that one's shot to the shortstop, Tyler Rose, who fires across in time, 1 down.
The catcher, number 26, Blake Cower.
Here comes one of the rookies for Welland this year, Blake Cower. One of 2 rookies and 3 newcomers in the lineup today for Welland. And he stands in at .450 and 20 at-bats this year, so he's truly had a terrific start. And that one gets away from Davey there. He fires outside, 1-0. Davey really is looking to regain some form here. He's gotten a little bit better in every one of his starts leading up to tonight. And he fires that one in there for strike one. The trend suggests anything, though, is that Alex Davey is going to have his best outing of the season tonight. That one shot by Cower into right field, and he could be extra bases. He's thinking, too. The throw coming in is in time. They got him. What a throw from Tyler Stack in right to rob Blake Cower of extra bases.
Now batting the DH, number 5, Nick Buckborough.
You got to think Tyler Stack has done that once or twice in his NDBA career. Shows up with a beautiful outfield assist for out number 2. Now we got Nick Buckborough, the DH tonight. Really safe to say that the Beamsville Yellow Jackets are putting on a show here in their first live stream appearance of this year. One ball, one strike now to Buckborough. That one sails too far outside. That one's sailing outside again from Davey. Kind of looked like he fell off the mound a little bit sideways. Squares up that one, and it's a base hit from Nick Buckborough down the third base line. Maybe thinks twice about taking second after what he just saw there. But it is a 2-out single for Nick Buckborough. Pioneers have something brewing.
Now batting the second baseman, number 77, Jared McGinnis.
So now here's Jared McInnes, second baseman tonight. Playing in his first season in Welland. Formerly a Thorold anchor before that. And he comes in tonight 182 on the season. 3 RBI, batting out of the 8th spot. And McInnes crushes this ball into right field. Stack underneath it to make the catch and end the inning. So busy man Tyler Stack in the bottom of the second inning. But he keeps the Pioneers off the board. 5-0 Jackets as we head to the third inning. Stick with us.
Beamsville in the top of the third, the pitcher, number 54, Alex Davey.
So as you just heard, Alex Davey into the ball game to bat now, and he flares that one over the shortstop's head. Scott Cole for a base hit. Wasting no time to get men aboard are the Yellow Jackets tonight. Everyone's reached once.
Now batting the catcher, number 38, Eric Willickson.
So now Eric Willickson walked in the second inning and then later scored on the double from Dave Knobs. And he grounds that one. And Derry to second for one, on to first, but not in time. The speedy Willickson getting down the line to break up the double play.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Tyler Stack.
So now Tyler Stack. He was a busy man on the bottom of the second, making two of the Beamsville outs. And big swing and a miss there. Stack walked and scored in the second. All four walks issued by Matt Wintermute have come across to score. Wintermute checks on Willickson over at first. And now he looks ready to deliver. Checks on him again. I always hated it as a base runner. The death stare you get from lefties. Willickson going. Throw down is not in time from Cower. So a second stolen base of the game for Willickson. Showing off his wheels. So Stack now with a chance to add to the lead. A base hit in the right place would do it. And that looks good enough too. Stack into center field, the base hit. Willickson makes the turn, but wisely holds up. And now Stack goes to second base to extend his single. And put a pair of runners in scoring position. So now here comes Mitch Boutros. And he does go
Now
around.
batting the left fielder, number 32, Mitch Boutros.
And it's strike one to the left fielder. He popped up to the second baseman his first time up. Chance now to add to this team's 5-0 lead. And he looks at strike two there from Wintermute. And now he's in the hole. Wintermute just went over to have a discussion with the umpire about something. Not too sure what's going on there. The 0-2 to Mitch Boutros is just a bit upstairs, 1-2. Base hit would open this game wide. Swing and a miss, strike three. That is an important out
Now
for
batting
the
the
Welland
shortstop, number
Pioneers.
14, Tyler Rose.
Top of the order now, Tyler Rose, third time through already for Beamsville. Rose is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And he taps this one down the first baseline. Foul. Beamsville is a deep bench tonight. 16, 17 guys. A lot of fresh faces down there as well. 0-1 to Tyler Rose. Wintermute loses control of that one. Sails up and in. 1-1. Willick's in at third. Stack at second. Tyler Rose, the batter, with 2 down. And that one bounces away from Cower, and another run will score. 6-0 Jackets. Wintermute team's all kind of flustered on the mound right now. And it's hurt him to the tune of 6 runs so far. One and one. Rose smacks that one through the right side. A base hit. Past the diving glove of Jared McKinnis, an RBI single to cash Tyler Stack. Makes it 7-0 Jackets. And this one just got ugly.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 15, Dave Noss.
Multiple runs in every inning so far for Beamsville. And it keeps the line rolling. Dave Noss, 1 for 1 with a double today. He also walked and scored. That was back in the first inning. And as I mentioned, third time through already for Beamsville. Noss taps this one down the third baseline, and it eats up Anderi. Fair ball. And nobody really going for that one. Rose is coming home. Not too sure what's going on. And then sliding into third base with a triple is Dave Noss. Nobody really going for that one. And I think by the time Yarrow realized it, Scott Cole or Chico Anderi wasn't going to get there. The ball had already rolled to the fence. So it's a triple on the score sheet for Noss. And it's 8-0 Jackets. And Holman cranks one into center field, a base hit. Coming across to score, Dave Noss, 9-0 Jackets. And everyone coming out now around Matt Wintermute. This may be his night. This Beamsville team, their offense is starting to come alive. This is the same club that beat the Thorold Anchors in Beamsville the other night, 11-0. So now there is some action in the Welland bullpen. Wintermute's going to have to stay in the game for now. But it may already be too late.
Second baseman, number 24, Jordan Young.
So Jordan Young, the 8th batter of the inning for Beamsville. 4 more runs come across in this half inning. Still 2 down. Matt Holman at first. And a big swing and a miss there. Strike 1. Young is 0 for 2. He and Mitch Bouchard's the only Beamsville players to not reach thus far. Another big swing there from Young for strike 2. Wintermute needs this out.
He should be the guy coming in now.
Got him! Strike 3! Wintermute strikes out Jordan Young for the second time tonight and ends the third inning. That one getting away from Welland a little bit there. 9-0 for the Jackets as we head to the bottom of the third. Stick with us through the break.
The third, the right fielder, number 41, Bryce DeRoche.
Yeah, relax.
There we go, bottom of the third inning. Welcome back, NDBA fans, for a tilt here between the Welland Pioneers and Beamsville Yellow Jackets. We got 9-0 Jackets at this stage of the game. Welland's still working their way through the first turn through their lineup. This is Bryce DeRoche, the number 9 batter, and he squares up to bunt. Holman was on the edge of the third base grass over there. I think he was ready for that one. But DeRoche squares up here, and he pops this one back behind us, foul. Rookie Bryce DeRoche, 226 on the season and 34 at bats. He's got 3 RBI, so he has produced some in his first season as a Pioneer. And a big swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the evening for Alex Davey. One down.
Now batting the center fielder, number 25, Frank Barber.
Go down to the top of the Welland lineup, and we got Frankie Barber. Thought Matt Wintermute might bat today just based on how the lineup was put together. Barber 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and he takes a big cut there for strike 1. Need to get going here if they want any shot at coming back. This one got ugly quick, and the breaking ball there from Davey fools Frankie Barber. He's about 3 feet over top of that one. 0-2 to Barber. Davey with a quick pitch. And I think Barber may have fouled that one off of his foot. That one's got a sting. That quick pick motion from Davey was sneaky. That'll mess up all of your routine right there. Still 0-2 to Barber. Davey sets normal windup this time, and the breaking ball, strike 3. What a pitch. Back-to-back Ks from Davey, 2 down.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3, Chico Anderi.
So now here's Anderi, the third baseman tonight, 344, coming in 32 at bats, 9 RBI. And he's 0-for-1 today, but he pops this one straight up. This one's going to stay playable, and it's by the screen. Catch made from Willickson to retire the side. So a quick inning there from Davey and the Beamsville Yellow Jackets. They lead at 9-0 as we head to the 4th inning. Stick with us through the break. Welcome back, NDBA fans, to the top of the 4th inning in our game between the Beamsville Yellow Jackets and Welland Pioneers. We've got a brand new pitcher and a Pioneers jersey. That's Jeremy Peischer.
Leading off for Beamsville in the top of the 4th, the first baseman, Zach Decker. Now on the mound for Welland, Jeremy Peischer.
Peischer's made 5 appearances for the Pioneers this year, 10.2 innings. He's got a 4.59 ERA and 17 strikeouts in that span. And he pops this one up to the right side underneath it there. And making the catch is Bryce DeRoche for out number 1.
Now batting the pitcher, number 54, Alex Davey.
So Alex Davey steps in now, 1 for 2. And it'll be his first look at Peischer. He's trying to limit some of the damage here. Pioneers are in serious danger of getting mercied here. That one drops down low as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Davey chops that one foul down the third base side, and that'll get out of play. Been a while since I've personally seen Jeremy Peischer. Last time I saw him, he was in an Expos jersey. That was probably about 3 years ago. But he's back now, and he's got a new set of threads. And Davey chops this one down the third baseline, and that'll stay fair, base hit. Charging around first and into second base is Alex Davey with a double. Helping his own cause there. Pitcher is 2 for 3 tonight already.
Now batting the catcher, number 38, Eric Willickson.
So now here comes Eric Willickson, as we just heard from John Carl to my left. Willickson is 0 for 1 today. He walked and scored, and then reached on a fielder's choice and later scored. This one is back up the middle towards Jared McInnes at second, and he fires in time for the second out of the inning.
Now batting the right fielder, number 12, Tyler Stack.
So here's Tyler Stack. He's looking to keep the Beamsville streak of runs scored in an inning alive. First look at Peicher. He's been very quick on the mound. Doesn't take long to set. Takes the sign and throws. And he crosses up Stack there. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. Two and 1-2 Tyler Stack. Alex Davey stands on third, and Stack shoots that one into right field. A base hit. DeRoche hits the cutoff man, but Tyler Stack is his second hit of the night, an RBI single to make it 10-0 Jackets.
Now batting the left fielder, number 32, Mitch Boutros.
So the Jackets lead by double-digit runs now. And Mitch Boutros sends a ball into right. This could be trouble. McInnes can't grab it, a base hit. And that one gets away from the second baseman, and now the runners are gonna move up an extra 90 feet. Stack was dead in the water. I don't think he knew how many outs there were. And then there was nobody covering third base after Anderi went to go cut that one off. The one that missed the glove of Scott Cole. So the Pioneers boot the ball around a little bit. And now they have to contend with the top of the Beamsville lineup once
now
again.
Batting the shortstop, number 14, Tyler Rose.
And you really didn't want to see this guy. Tyler Rose, 2 for 3 tonight. Couple of singles, a couple of runs scored. Rose takes a first pitch strike from Peicher. Breaking ball just a bit high and outside. 1-1. So we got Tyler Stack over at third base. Mitch Boutros stands at second. And Boutros fortunate that one got down. That has to be the third time tonight that Beamsville has had a single like that. And Rose shoots this one, and it's going to get down in the gap in left center field. Coming around to score, Mitch Boutros. In to score already, Tyler Stack, and it's 12-0 Jackets. And the top of the fourth inning. 2 RBI single from Tyler Rose. Everyone's having a party today.
Now batting the center fielder, number 15, Dave Noss.
Keeps the line moving. The Jackets have done much of their damage with 2 outs tonight. That's the 8th run that's come across with 2 down. And now is Dave Noss. Took a first pitch ball. Noss is 2 for 2, sorry. He's walked and scored, doubled, and tripled. 3 RBIs tonight for Dave Noss. And he takes that one in there for strike 2. One and 2 to Noss. That one drops down in the zone and gets behind Cower, the catcher. Moving up 90 feet is Tyler Rose on the pass ball. And now he's into scoring position. This one's popped up. Frankie Barber has to go back a few steps, but he's got a beat on it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 more runs come across for Beamsville. In the top of the 4th, to the bottom half we go. The Pioneers have some work to do if they want to avoid the mercy rule. We'll be right back.
Mark Jaroslawski.
Welcome back, NDBA fans, for the bottom of the 4th inning. Pioneers trail by 12 runs. At this stage in the game, Alex Davey spinning a gem. Beamsville offense off and running. And this is Mark Jaroslawski to lead things off for the Pioneers. Brian Lepp and Scott Cole will follow as the 3 do up for Welland in the home half of the 4th. And Jaroslawski cranks that one into left center, and it'll get down. Jaros got 2, and he's thinking 3. Makes the charge without even looking at it, and the throw is not in time. Emphatic celebration for Mark Jaroslawski. His leadoff triple has something brewing for Welland in the bottom of the
Now
4th.
batting first baseman, number 24, Brian Lepp.
Now here's Brian Lepp, the birthday boy today. So Lepp shoots this first pitch foul over the screen and back behind us here in the press box. 312 is Brian Lepp coming into tonight. 32 at bats and 6 RBI. And he's 0 for 1 tonight. Breaking ball from Davey for strike 2. Nobody out. Mark Jaroslawski stands at third base. Would be the first run for the home team tonight. And that one is down and away. It's a really good block from Willickson behind the dish over there. quick pitch from Davey.
They're aiming for you, buddy.
That's the second ball tonight that's almost come right at the camera stuff. 0-2 again to Brian Lepp. And he pops that one, and that's going to get down in left field, the base hit. Mark Yaroslawski can just trot on home. It's 12-1 now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15, Scott Cole.
So RBI single for Brian Lepp on his birthday. And he keeps the line moving for Scott Cole. Cole takes a first pitch strike from Davey. And here's Scott Cole fouling one back, 1-1.
I want these chairs elevated.
Cole comes in, 290 on the season.
Look, I shut everything off, and the shit still comes up.
And Cole shoots that one into center field, the base hit. So the heart of the Welland lineup coming up clutch. Combination of Yarrow,
Batting the
Lepp,
catcher,
and Cole,
number 26, Blake Cower.
who has been the heart of this order, along with Blake Cower, as a matter of fact. Always poised to do damage for Welland. Blake Cower 1 for 1 today. Cranked a ball into left field and then was cut down on his way to second by Tyler Stack. Breaking ball from Davey is good.
On the fourth,
0-2 to Blake Cower.
Nobody else.
Davey takes a quick look. This is chopped to the right side. The first baseman, Zach Decker, just stands on the bag.
Now batting the DH, number 5, Nick Buckborough.
So Cower advances both runners into scoring position. Nick Buckborough stands in. And now this is Chuck Holman, head coach of the Beamsville Yellow Jackets, after talk to Alex Davey. See how he's doing. It is always tough to contend with the heart of that Welland lineup. And the fact that Davey was able to do it once with success is enough already. So number 5, Nick Buckborough, stands in. He's got one out. He's got Brian Lepp over at third base and Scott Cole standing at second. Big swing and a miss there from Buckborough. And if Davey can cut down Buckborough here, it would be a huge out for the Jackets. Buckborough puts a little swing on it, charging home. And making it safely at first is Buckborough. So a well-placed ball, an RBI single.
Now batting, second baseman, number 77, Jared McGinnis.
We got a 12-2 ball game now.
12-2 now, not bad.
Jared McInnes stands in 0 for 1 tonight. He's batting 182 on the year coming in. That one rides in on him a little bit for ball one. Big cut there from McInnes. As Wilkson loses track of the ball for a minute as well. Buckborough faked like he was going to go, and if he stuck with that,
You know,
he'd have made it no problem.
he worked there, eh? He knows about Mike.
1-1 to McInnes.
Oh, yeah.
Outside, ball two.
You know, what's that guy's name? Don Trages? He was the home too. Well, he worked at Stelco.
Well, it was Jimmy. Jimmy was
Scott Cole at third. Nick Buckborough at first, 1 out in the inning. And McInnes watches that one sail inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Would love to be able to turn this lineup over. Davey fires, checks on Buckborough. McInnes chops that one down the first baseline, foul. And it loads the count up.
Rapid.
print writing on the initial Coach was telling the thing on the life on like Zares and everybody else.
3-2, missing inside, ball 4. So the first walk issued from Davey tonight loads the bases with 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 41, Bryce DeRoche.
So here comes Bryce DeRoche, but first, Willickson's going to talk to his pitcher. Pioneers looking to avoid snapping their 3-game winning streak. They'll have a lot of work to do in this one if they want to come back. This is a pretty good start.
And I'm going to take Arizona, make it LA.
Bases loaded, 1 out. And it's the right fielder now, Bryce DeRoche. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. One of 3 Ks Alex Davey has tonight. Big cut there for strike 1.
Mike Hoffman and Jonathan Julian. I heard today, Matthews, he might go to Calgary from Toronto. That's what I heard.
And DeRoche slices that one foul back over us. Get a nice little press box up here in Welland Stadium.
What if he does, it'll be for 1 year.
And probably one of the best looks that we're going to get here at NDBA Senior. Davey sets. And he got him. Strike 3. Not sure what DeRoche was waving at there. That pitch was about 3 feet outside.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 25, Frank Barber.
So here comes Frankie Barber. Pioneers need him to get going tonight. He's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. And there are 2 down in the inning now. Bases are still juiced. Cole at third, Buckborough at second, and Jared McInnes stands at first base. Davey trying to limit the damage to just 2 runs in the home half of the fourth. Deals a pitch there for strike 2. Barber shaking his head. He might have thought that pitch was just a hair outside. That's how it looked from up here. Oh, 2 to Barber. Got him. Strike 3. Barber cut down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Pioneers clap back with a pair of runs to stay out of Mercy Rule territory. It is 12-2 as we make our way to the 5th inning. Stick with us through the break. Welcome back, NDBA fans, to the top of the 5th inning. Despite what the banner says there, we got 12-2 Jackets over the Pioneers. We'll fix that for you quickly before we get back to the action. Still Jeremy Peischer on the hill for Welland to face Matt Holman, Jordan Young, and Zach Decker here in the 4th. Now everyone's getting their 4th time through already, and Holman cranks a ball to left field over the head of Mark Yaroslavsky and off the wall. Holman's wheels may take him to second base, and it looks like they will as Yaro's throw is offline. Leadoff double for Matt Holman.
Now batting the second baseman, number 24, Jordan Young.
So the second hit of the night for Matt Holman. Has a man aboard with nobody down. Jordan Young, the number 4 batter tonight for Beamsville, is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Getting his first look at Jeremy Peischer. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's there for 50 years.
0-1. Little tapper, foul from Young. And it's quickly 0-2. Peischer deals that one in the dirt. Holman will cruise leisurely to third base.
They're on tap for another run. They will score the run. They score the run at 5.
1-2 is just a bit up top. Good take from Young. 2 balls, 2 strike. Strike 3. Good pitch from Peischer as he blows what looks like a changeup by Jordan Young.
Now batting the first baseman,
One
number
down.
21, Zach Decker.
So now here's Zach Decker. Double in the first inning was a 2-run double, and he's been awfully quiet ever since. 1 for 3 on the night.
He sits up there and watches the left. Kicks around. He doesn't know.
And Decker shoots this one into center field. Frankie Barber has a beat on it, makes the catch. Matt Holman tagging from third. It's going to be close, but he's in. Sack fly RBI for Zach Decker puts 2 down, but it is a 13-2 ball game.
Now batting the pitcher, number 54, Alex Davey.
They're going to check, see if Matt Holman may have left early. And safe, says the umpire. Didn't look like he went early from up here. I had time to watch Barber make the catch and then look over and see Holman start to take off. First pitch low to the pitcher, Alex Davey, who is 2 for 3 tonight, single and a double. And Davey shoots this one down the third baseline, and Derry charging on it, Yarrow, and nobody makes it there. That one's deep in the corner where we can't quite see. And Derry and Yarrow were charging on it hard, and it plopped about 3 feet away from each of them.
South American doing bad right now. Yeah, no.
So 2 out in the inning. Alex Davey trying to extend. Eric Willickson is on deck.
How many teams are this thing? 8?
And a little tapper foul from Davey, stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strike. That one missing out and away. Loads up the count. If Davey can extend it, he'll pass the baton to Willickson. And Derry's got to charge hard, and he can make the barehanded play in the infield grass. So it's an infield single for Alex Davey, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting the catcher, number 38, Eric Willickson.
So the inning continues for Beamsville. Eric Willickson takes the batter's box with 2 down. Alex Davey at first. 0 for 2 is Willickson with a walk tonight, and that one's a little chin music for ball 1. Maybe just backing him up off the plate there. Davey's got an extra couple steps over there at first base, as that one sails upstairs for ball 2. Missing again is Peischer for ball 3. Tyler Stack on deck, 2 for 2. You can see him there on the bottom right of your screen warming up. Swinging on the 3-0 and chewing him up. Scott Cole makes an athletic play on the hop on the infield grass to retire the side.
Yeah.
So Jackets get one back, but fail to find themselves in mercy territory, 13-2, as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stick with us through the break. Welcome back, baseball fans, to the bottom of the fifth inning. Beamsville Yellow Jackets 13, Welland Pioneers 2. It's been all Jackets so far. And all Alex Davey on the mound for Beamsville. He's back out for the fifth inning to face Chico Anderi, Mark Yaroslavsky, and Brian Lepp, the 2-3-4 batters for Welland. Misses that one away. Anderi 0 for 2 tonight. It's grounded out to the shortstop and popped back foul to the catcher. And Davey missing it low and away again. 2-1. I'm missing just a bit outside, says the home plate umpire. 3 balls, 1 strike. And Derry shooting this one to right. And it's going to slice foul. Off the bat, looked like it might have caught a piece of the line, but that one ends up being about 12 to 15 feet foul.
I'm trying to fix it. What do you want? We don't have any hits. Oh, so I'm trying to put.
Full count to Anderi. There's nobody out in the bottom of the fifth inning.
I'll go +1. That's what happens.
Davey's got the sign and the payoff pitch. And a bit of a delayed swing, but a shoot into right field, the base hit. And Anderi aboard for the first time tonight with a leadoff single.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27, Mark Jaroslavsky.
So here comes Mark Yaroslavsky. Two for 2 today. just saw him uncork a triple to lead things off in the bottom of the fourth. That's not uncharacteristic of big number 27, who wears the Welland Pioneers shirt, wreaking havoc in this league for a number of years. At least ever since I started covering this league about 6 years ago. Big swing and a miss there. Strike one. And Derry dancing a little bit over there at first base. Yarrow cuts foul. And we've got 1 ball, 2 strike.
But it's a low score.
Yeah.
With this guys running around the base and hitting.
Alex Davey not able to solve Mark Yaroslawski tonight. But he deals the 1-2. And just missing a bit down and away. 2 ball, 2 strike. There's nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Chico and Derry stands at first, awaiting the 2-2. And he's loaded this count up as well. Davies' pitch count has got to be getting up there. And Derry again, very liberal with his leadoff over there at first base. He's got an extra couple steps. And he's on the move. And Yaroslawski cranks this one into center field. Right in front of Dave Noss, a base hit. So Anderi off on the pitch. And it pays dividends.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 24, Brian Lepp.
3 for 3 is Mark Yaroslawski tonight. And it brings up Brian Lepp. Still nobody down in the inning. Pioneers have a shot coming back in this one, but they need to stop the bleeding. And now Lepp shoots this one into center field, a base hit. Bounces in front of Noss, and Derry's being held at third. And the bases are now loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 15, Scott Cole.
So Decker out to settle his pitcher down. He's got Scott Cole to contend with here. 1 for 2. Single in the 4th. Grounded out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning, did Scott Cole. And Davies' first pitch is in there for strike 1. Nobody out. The infield looks pretty scattered for Beamsville. They don't look too pressed on getting the runner at home. One and one to Scott Cole. Davey sets. And Cole pops it up. This is going to get back behind the screen, or at least up against it. No play. But Davey ahead of Cole now 1 and 2. The strikeout would be huge here for Davey and the Yellow Jackets. Got him! Strike 3 on the breaking ball. That pitch has been working all night for Alex Davey.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26, Blake Cower.
6th strikeout of the ball game for Davey. Brings up Blake Cower. Bases loaded, 1 out. Not much has changed situationally if you're Welland. Looking for a hard hit ball. or something that finds the grass in the outfield. Preferably one that plants itself over that pretty green wall. Two 2-0 to Cower. Davies ramped up the speed a little bit. Deals that one a bit high, 3-0. Davey sets. He's got to throw a strike here, and he delivers. So a hitter's count now for Cower. It's 1 for 2, and he's 450 on the season. Precursor to something happening. Takes in there, and that's another strike from Davey. Loads up the count. Another strikeout would be just as monumental. If you're Alex Davey and the Yellow Jackets. Inside, ball 4. So Cower's patience pays off. It walks in the third run of the ball game for Welland, and they're still pressing with the bases loaded and 1 down. Got a 13-3 ball game. And Nick Buckborough stands in. 2 for 2 is Buckborough. The last one, a seeing eye single that had no business getting down. But found a spot in between 3 Jackets. Buckborough takes again, and that one's high. 2-0. The sun's gone away. Got a little bit of overcast, and it's cooled off. It's a perfect night for baseball tonight. That one's a little bit upstairs. Buckborough's got to duck out of the way. And 3-0 now. Davey losing a little bit of that prowess. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Second run comes across on the walks. And that's enough. Chuck Holman has seen it. His starting pitcher has lost the zone, and it's time to give him the hook. So we got a 13-4 ball game now. Jackets lead the Pioneers. Chuck Holman out to, no doubt, scoop the baseball from his starting pitcher with some action happening in the bullpen. And it could be that he's just delaying a little bit now to get his guy a couple extra throws in the bullpen. So that's it. Davey coming out of the ball game. And it looks like we'll have Matt Holman. So some warm-up pitches due up, and we'll be right back after the break. We'll Alright, so quick warm-up is over. Matt Holman, the third baseman, taking over at pitcher, and Alex Davey sliding over to third. And that's a neat little defensive swap for the Beamsville Yellow Jackets in this half inning. Won't be able to close the book on Davey until all three of these runners are dealt with. This one's hot shot, foul down the first baseline. We got Jared McInnes, the second baseman for Welland tonight. 0 for 1 with a walk is McInnes. That one gets away, and Scott Cole or Brian Lepp's going to come in to score. Holman not even close to covering at home plate. Brian Lepp scores on the passed ball, and we got a 13-5 ball game. And with the way this one is going, it doesn't quite look like the Pioneers are ready to go away. Holman deals, that one bouncing in the dirt again. In front of Willickson. Holman with that over-the-top delivery. That one's in there for strike 2. Fails the count. Got Blake Howard at third, Nick Buckborough at second. There's one out. And he loses on ball 4. Second walk to Jared McInnes tonight. Loads him up again with one down.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
So here comes Bryce DeRoche. And that one is going to plunk him on the first pitch. And it's going to bring in another run. The rare hit by pitch RBI. And we've now got a 13-6 ball game. This one may not be over just yet, folks. Hang on tight.
Now batting the center fielder, number 25, Frank Barber.
So here comes Frank Barber. For 3 tonight. After that hit by pitch by Bryce DeRoche, he is now the sole Pioneer to not reach base tonight. And Holman deals first pitch strike. There's still just one down. That one drops down and outside. 1-1. Barber struck out 3 times tonight against Alex Davey. And he gets his first look here at Matt Holman. That one's too far outside. 2-1. And Barber shoots that one into left field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. It scoots past the right fielder, and to score Nick Buckborough. Behind him, Jared McInnes, and it is a 13-8 ball game. So Frank Barber comes in clutch at a big time. He drives in 2 more runs. And the Yellow Jackets lead, which was once 12-0, now sits at 13-8.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3, Chico and Derry.
So now we're back to where this inning began with Chico and Derry. Singleton scored off of Alex Davey.
They're close,
That one's in the dirt. And Barber's going to move up the 90 feet. But DeRoche will stay put at home. Holman drives that one inside. 3 balls, 1 strike to end Derry. Ball 4. So Matt Holman loses and Derry. And the inning will continue again.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27, Mark Jaroslawski.
So Holman comes into the ball game. And he has not been effective. Chuck Holman's coming out. And it looks like we'll see Tyler Rose. He's changing gloves here. So we'll have another pitching change from Welland Stadium. Stick with us. We'll be right back once the pitcher's warm. Well, thanks for sticking with us through the break, NDBA fans. We got 13-8 in the bottom of the 5th. Tyler Rose is the new pitcher for the Beamsville Yellow Jackets. And also, in that little brief intermission, Adam Rose takes over in left field for Jordan Young. Or sorry, at second base for Jordan Young. So the Rose brothers are coming in, taking over new positions, and they'll look to shut down this Welland rally. Mark Jaroslawski will be the first one to take a turn against Tyler Rose. 3 for 3 is Yarrow. A couple of singles and a triple. And he shoots this one down the left side. This is going to be trouble. It's a base hit. Flying around third and in to score, Frankie Barber behind Bryce DeRoche, and it is a 13-10 ball game. Mark Yaroslawski with 2 RBI. And like I said, don't go anywhere, folks. This one's not over yet.
Now batting the first baseman, number 24, Brian Lepp.
Two more runs come across for Welland. That is their 8th run of this half inning. And it's got them right back into this ball game. Brian Lepp, second time up this inning, 2 for 3. And that one rides up on him, and it's going to hit him. That one can't have felt good where it got him. Bases loaded once again for Welland with 1 out. We're looking to surmount a tremendous deficit. They were trailing 12-0 at one point in this game. And now we got Scott Cole. 1 for 3 this evening is Scott Cole. He struck out earlier in this inning against Alex Davey. Bouncer in the dirt from Rose. Good block from Willickson.
I was watching on and off. You're up 6-0, and Toronto all of a sudden comes back to second baseman. So now it's 6-4, then it's 6-5. Seventh inning, he brings Mendez in. And I said, finally. And he shut him down. He gave up a couple of hits in 3 innings.
And the Rose looking for Tyler Rose to sit this guy down. The Jackets sure could use it here. And that one's going to drop in there for a strike.
I don't think he's ever done 3 innings.
No, but that's what they got to do, man.
1 and 2 to Scott Cole.
First inning he came in and like 9 pitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no.
got to start using him more than 1 inning.
Yeah.
Their bullpen's full.
Yeah, I thought he was going to blow it.
1-2. Down on strikes goes Cole. Second strikeout against number 15 this inning. And there
Now
are 2
batting
down.
the catcher, number 26, Blake Coward.
So now here's Blake Cower, 1 for 2. He walked and scored already in this inning. Big cut there. For strike 1. Tyler Rose looking to come in and just weather this storm.
Oh, yeah, I'll ask him.
Bouncer in the dirt.
That's why I wanted to wait and see.
But there will be some point where you might be able to, so you need a backup. Yeah, you don't score.
And I can do announcing as long as they're not funny names. There's John Smith.
1-1.
John Smith.
Rose dealing.
Except for Venezuela.
And he will go around there, they'll say. Strike 2 to Blake Cower. Looking to end this rocky inning. Tapper from Cower, foul down the first baseline, fielded cleanly by Jerry Seawright over there.
You see, highlighted the guy, 7'5" guy who got drafted first in the NBA, threw out the first pitch of it. He threw a freaking heater.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So we'll redo the 1-2.
Played it almost, he was shocked by how good, how quick he got in there.
Tyler Rose looking to sit down Blake Cower to end this one. And it bounces in the dirt there. Another good block from Willickson.
Cricket guy flew up the game yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He actually threw a strike too. He didn't bounce it.
Yeah, no.
Did you go to the game?
No.
2-2. Got him. Strike 3. Tyler Rose into the ball game, and he settles it right down. But the Welland Pioneers strike back for 8 runs in the bottom of the 5th. 13-10 is the score as we head to the 6th inning, and we'll be there after the break. Stick with us. Welcome back, baseball fans, to the top of the 6th inning in our game between the Beamsville Yellow Jackets and Welland Pioneers. We got 13-10. And we've still got Jeremy
Now
Punisher.
batting for Beamsville, the right fielder, number 12, Tyler Stack.
Still got Jeremy Peicher in the ballgame. Tyler Stack ropes this one into left field. That's Mark Yaroslavsky's territory all day. He makes the grab, 1 down. Just like to take a quick moment to remind you that this stream is brought to you by the Welland Jackfish Baseball Club. Get
Now
hooked
batting, the left
with
fielder,
Welland
number
Jackfish
32,
Baseball.
Mitch Boutros.
And we'd like to thank all the sponsors for the 2023 season. None of the streams are possible without help of our wonderful list of sponsors. So Peicher deals strike 1 now to Mitch Boutros, the left fielder. 1 for 3 is Boutros. Bouncer and a good stab there from Cower. Another pitch down low from Peicher. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 for 3 is Boutros with a strikeout tonight. And a good pitch there from Peicher for strike 2. Ever since coming into the game in the 4th, he's really given his team a spark, just like that one there for strike 3. Second K of the evening for Peicher, 2
Now
down.
batting, the pitcher, number 14, Tyler Rose.
That'll turn over the lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Tyler Rose, who is now the pitcher. Deals the first pitch away. And a little tapper on the ground. Brian Lepp over at first base, just going to take it himself to retire the side. First clean inning from either side tonight. The Pioneers aren't done yet. 13-10 as we make our way to the bottom of the 6th inning. Stick with us through the break.
For Beamsville.
Welcome back, baseball fans, to the bottom of the 6th inning. We got Beamsville Yellow Jackets 13, 19 Welland Pioneers at 10. It's been one heck of a ball game offensively, both teams firing on all cylinders. But now, the Pioneers will have to deal with Tyler Rose, who's coming in relief here. Big swing and a miss from Nick Buckborough, the DH tonight. Jared McInnes and Bryce DeRoche are the batters due up. It's the 7, 8, and 9 batters for Welland. That one gets in behind Buckborough, playing a little dodgeball in the left side batter's box. Two and one to Nick Buckborough, and is in there for strike 2. It's nice when a pitch comes in so clean that you can make the call before the umpire confirms. Two, Tyler Rose dealing to Nick Buckborough, and Bucky shoots that one back behind us to our right to stay alive in the count. Rose sets. And the 2-2. Buckborough shoots that one foul as well. So a good piece to stay alive. Rose tried to tie up the hands, get him on the inside half of the plate. 2-2 again. It is in there for strike 3. He took just a little bit off of it. And the changeup sits down Nick Buckborough, 1 down.
Now batting the second baseman, number 77, Jared McInnes.
So here's Jared McInnes. A couple of walks tonight has put him on base. He's got a run scored. And Rose puts the first pitch in there for strike 1.
no, that was terrible. On the slider. Oh, yeah, no, that guy was safe. I don't know what the guy was watching because he was right there. It was right in front of him.
And a little tapper there from McInnes back behind the dish. Foul. 0-2.
You got one of our guys showing out. I don't know what he was trying to do. Wasn't on that play. Obviously.
Tyler Rose pitches with enough velocity on the hill, but it's his command that gets him through these games. Just like that one there for strike 3. Another sick
Now batting the
changeup
right
from Tyler
fielder, number
Rose.
41, Bryce DeRoche.
And that is his 4th strikeout consecutive since punching out Scott Cole in the 5th inning. And now he's got the number 9 hitter, Bryce DeRoche. Big swing and a miss from DeRoche there, strike 1. Another big cut. From 4-1 for the Pioneers, strike 2. Jackets led 12-0 in this ball game, and the Pioneers have come all the way back only to run into this brick wall in Tyler Rose. 0-2. And DeRoche spoils that pitch. And he stays alive in the count.
The only concern tonight was who brought the Whitney cage. Then we had up the field. Yeah, Rocco and up.
Rose resets for the 0-2. Good miss from Rose outside. DeRoche does not bite. Rose looking for the chair, and the breaking ball gets away from him. 2-2. DeRoche has been punched out twice tonight. He's also been hit by a pitch, and he scored a run. And he shoots that one to the shortstop, who makes the catch. Impressive play over there. And it ends the inning. So the Pioneers go down in order in the bottom of the 6th inning. To the last frame we go. Jackets 13, Pioneers 10. We'll be right back after the break. So just a quick intermission there between innings, and we get to the top of the 7th. Jeremy Peischer back out to pitch, for the Welland Pioneers after his first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game in the 6th. They'll have to contend with Dave Noss, Matt Holman, and Adam Rose. Deals a strike there, 1-1. Dave Noss, 2 for 3 tonight, double and a triple 3 RBI,
There's no way I was gonna score a
and he's also walked and scored. Popped up on the infield grass. Peischer waving everybody off, who barely's got to move. And he makes the catch to retire Nas to the first run of the inning, or for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13, Matt Holman.
Now here comes another big hitter, Matt Holman. Crushed a ball over Mark Yaroslavsky's head in left field his last time up for a double. Big cut there, strike one. Breaking ball from Peischer looked good, but misses down low, 2-1. Peischer's been very fast to throw. And it's caused the umpire to call timeout on the batter's behalf a couple of times already. Holman crushes that one to third. Good stab by Anderi over there, and he fires in time. Good defensive play by Chico Anderi at third base to make that catch. 2 down. It's one thing Welland has done well all the year, is played well on the defensive side of the ball.
61, Adam Rose.
Even when their offense was struggling at one point. So now here's Adam Rose, first at bat tonight. He took over for Jordan Young at second base. Big swing and a miss there, strike 2. Adam Rose at the dish this year. 17 at bats, 0.59. And he got him there, strike 3. So Peischer retires the last 7 batters he faces to end the 7th inning. Bottom 7 we go, last chance for the Welland Pioneers to complete the rally. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back, NDBA fans, for the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Pioneers to do something. They've rallied back, trailing 12 runs in this game, 12-0 at one point, now 13-10. Top of the order. These are the guys that are going to do it if you're the Welland Pioneers.
Bottom of the 7th inning, the center fielder, number 25, Frank Barber.
And here's a guy who just recently got it going, Frank Barber. 2-run single. His last time up in the 5th inning. But 3 strikeouts before that against Alex Davey. So he really didn't like the starting pitcher for Beamsville tonight. First time up against Rose. And he takes that one upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. This one turned into a ball game. You thought for a minute there that the Pioneers were down and out. But they have scratched and clawed back into this ball game. Barber does not offer, but it falls in for a strike anyways, 2-2. Rose sets, and Barber pops it back. Willickson has a play down there, and there we go, fans, we're back. Didn't miss much. We still got Chico and Derry up there. 1 down for the Pioneers in the 7th. Taking there is Derry wisely. Get so vested in these games that we forget to change the battery sometimes. And Derry down on strikes.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27, Mark Jaroslawski.
So Pioneers down to their last out. Tyler Rose has retired 7 in a row now. And he's only got Mark Jaroslawski left. But this is a tough out. 4 for 4 is Yarrow tonight. He is a home run shy of the cycle. And he takes a first pitch strike from Rose. Wouldn't that be something? A Mark Jaroslawski cycle. Slices that one foul. Down the third baseline, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Yarrow. Got him, strike 3. And Willickson tags up, and that'll be the ball game. So the Pioneers come all the way back from down 12, but cannot get the last 3 runs they need to pull off the comeback. Final score from Welland Stadium, Jackets 13. Pioneers 10. What a ball game this turned out to be, though. Well, on behalf of the NDBA, all of its partners, sponsors, and players, I'd like to thank you for watching this edition of NDBA Game Day Live. My name is Corey LeBlanc, at That One News Guy on Twitter. If you want to shoot me a follow, that's great. Or you can follow NDBA Senior on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Check us out on Thursday night, which will be our next stream. We'll be taking in the St. Catharines Cobras as they host the Niagara Falls Expos from George Taylor Field. We'll see you then. Have a great night.